In the golden light of an ancient sun, the prehistoric savanna awakens. Towering ferns sway gently, and colossal shadows stretch across the land as the world takes its first breath of the day. Massive horned rhinos wander across cracked earth, each heavy step sending tremors through the dust. Predators lurk nearby, studying them with patient, silent eyes, always waiting for the perfect moment. From the tall grass, a saber-toothed cat emerges, its muscles rippling like carved stone beneath the warm glow of early sunlight. Every movement is slow, deliberate, and filled with ancient power. Above the plains, enormous birds glide effortlessly on rising winds, their wings casting drifting shadows over the roaming herds below. They circle like watchful guardians, or silent executioners. Inside dense forests, a colossal sloth pulls entire branches from towering trees. Leaves tremble and fall in soft showers as this gentle giant feeds with calm, unstoppable strength. Far out on the open plains, giant antelopes crash together with thunderous force. Each strike echoes across the wilderness, shaking the earth as dominance is decided in raw, primal combat. Panic suddenly erupts across the grasslands as a massive, flightless bird charges through, its beak snapping, its feet pounding the ground like rolling thunder. Smaller creatures scatter from its path in pure fear. In the dust, a giant lizard flicks its tongue, tasting the dry, ancient air, searching for weakness, searching for opportunity, searching for life to end. Nearby, a pack of prehistoric wild dogs encircles a wounded giant. Their snarls rise in unison, their steps sync perfectly. They strike together, fast, focused, merciless. High above, a mighty eagle folds its wings and drops like a stone. Talons close around a helpless creature, lifting it skyward with brutal, effortless precision. Out on the field, two saber-toothed cats confront each other. Their growls tear through the quiet morning. Then, in one explosive moment, they collide, claws slashing, teeth flashing, blood scattering through the air. Fear sweeps through the plains as a towering herd of ancient camels stampedes. Dust swirls thick around them, rolling like smoke across the land. High above, vultures circle slowly, patiently. They know this land well. They know what always comes next. A massive ancient buffalo charges forward, its massive horns slicing the air. Predators scatter as it storms through, refusing to surrender a single inch of ground. Down by the river, colossal prehistoric elephants wade through thick mud. Their footsteps echo through the valley, each one heavy with the weight of centuries. But danger lies beneath the surface. A reptilian crocodile erupts from the water, jaws wide, dragging a giant bird beneath in a violent explosion of mud and feathers. The water returns to stillness, as if nothing happened. Elsewhere, fierce birds strike relentlessly at a fallen giant, tearing through exposed flesh as survival unfolds with brutal clarity. On rocky cliffs, two enormous lizards battle savagely, bodies twisting and rolling, jaws snapping with bone-breaking force. The sound of cracking stone mixes with their echoing roars. A prehistoric boar defends its young, charging with unstoppable fury. Each impact sends dust clouds rising into the hot, shimmering air. In the wetlands, a massive armored glyptodon swings its heavy tail. One hit, one devastating blow, enough to shatter bone like fragile wood. A breathtaking aerial view reveals dozens of giant species moving together, an entire world of massive life forms sharing the same ancient, unforgiving landscape. In the tall grass, a giant python coils around struggling prey. Its grip tightens slowly, inevitably, until movement fades into silence. A bear-like titan rises on its hind legs and releases a roar that shakes the air itself, echoing across the valley like thunder trapped inside a canyon. Night falls without mercy. Glowing insects drift through the darkness as silent predators begin their deadly patrols. Every sound becomes a warning. Every shadow hides danger. A giant owl swoops through moonlight, lifting a reptile from the ground in a swift burst of pale wings. The night claims whatever the day leaves behind. In the darkness, saber-toothed cats move with perfect rhythm. A coordinated strike brings down a giant herbivore, the kill swift, brutal, and necessary. By dawn, scavengers gather in swarms, tearing into the remains. Bones glisten with early morning moisture as the world begins yet another ancient cycle of life and death. Across the plains, a massive herd of prehistoric horses runs like a living storm. Their hooves pound the earth in rolling waves of thunder. Above them, two giant birds collide in a violent mid-air clash. Feathers drift gently downward as the battle rages high in the sky. Nearby, an enormous sloth swings its massive claws toward an approaching predator, sending it stumbling backward in fear. Dense underbrush shakes violently as a monstrous rhinoceros charges through, scattering giant lizards in every direction with sheer unstoppable momentum. From a tall tree, a massive eagle scans the horizon, its sharp eyes locking on to movement miles away. Opportunity is everything. In ancient swamps, giant turtles collide slowly in territorial battles, each shove echoing across the shallow, murky water. A giant crocodile drags its prey across muddy water, ripples widening until the creature disappears completely below the surface. Two colossal elephants crash together in a territorial showdown, their massive bodies rattling the forest as they battle for dominance. Blood drips from the fangs of a saber-toothed hunter. A growl rumbles from its throat, vibrating through the morning air with primal warning. On the plains, a vast pack of prehistoric wolves sprints beneath gathering storm clouds. Their feet strike the earth in perfect unison. Lightning splits the sky, revealing a massive predator chasing another through driving rain. Survival is decided in flashes of blinding light. As the storm intensifies, giants gather at shrinking watering holes. Tension builds thick in the air as thunder rolls across the land. A crocodile lunges upward, grabbing a massive buffalo and pulling it beneath the churning water with terrifying force. When the storm finally breaks, giant birds stretch their wings across sunlit rocks, drying feathers in the warm returning glow. But peace never lasts. A huge lizard attempts to claim a carcass, only to be swarmed by relentless scavengers. The land shows mercy to no one. Across the horizon, giant herbivores begin their long migration. Waves of massive bodies move across endless plains, searching for food, water, and safety. Predators coordinate with chilling intelligence.